how to deal with homesickness in college, or when you're abroad, or when you move to a different city. These tips can be applied to those situations as well. But specifically, I'm talking about my college students out there, right? So you're in college right now, and you probably have, good 2 months under your belt, right? Or this is either you're feeling it right now, you're feeling homesick, or in preparation for the time that you do feel homesick. You probably experienced Frosh Week or Welcome Week, or whatever it is, and all the festivities that encompass with it, such as, clubbing. You probably gone to your first club, probably gone to your first house party. You got lit. You start knowing where all your classes are. You're no longer getting lost, going from class to class, and everything seems to be going well. But then all of a sudden, you get a bad grade on an exam. That cute guy or cute girl that you asked out rejected you, or that group project is really pissing you off, making you upset that people aren't pulling their weight. And all of a sudden, what seems to you so rosy is all of a sudden, you feel damp or sad. Now, you feel homesickness. Well, I'm gonna get into the video. Hopefully I give you the keys on how to deal with it so you avoid homesickness, and how to deal with it if you're currently feeling it. You feel me? Alright, enjoy the video.
Easy, solar, told my ex-girl I need closure. Walking right inside the jungle and show no emotion. Bitch, I'm headed to the top, I feel I'm getting closer. Alright, be my fallen soldier.
Alright, so welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, because in every single video I aim to not only entertain you, but to also educate you. The best of both worlds. Edutainment. That's my reason why you should subscribe, okay? 1 subscription equals you save a puppy. Yeah, let's go with that. So you've been away for a couple months, say 4 months, 3 months, or whatever it is. And for most, this is probably the longest you've ever been away from home, right? So at first it may have seemed cool. Okay, I don't have mom and dad's control over my life or going out. I can come home and go out whenever I please.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
But then all of a sudden you start missing home for whatever reason. Like, this is especially true if you feel homesick if you're going to a college that's out of state, out of province, or a completely different country, for my international students out there, or any school where it's far enough where it's not easy for you to drop by at home at a moment's notice, pretty much. And the thing to keep in mind is you don't necessarily miss home, right? You're more so missing the memories, feelings, and emotions that encompass home. So it's not necessarily that you're missing your parents and like the home building itself, but you're more so missing like the memories that home encompasses, right? So let's keep that in mind. And moreover, don't feel ashamed for feeling homesick, right? It's natural. It's something that it should be expected. If you're having like, a good upbringing, your family is loving, you'll miss home one way or another. And definitely don't feel like you're the only person at college or whatever feeling homesick. There's definitely other people, although they'll be posting like this nice party pics on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever, understand that you're not the only person going through it. You're not the first person that's gone through it. As you can see in the views section of this video, there are other people that have watched this exact type of video, so you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. So situations where, like I said before, where you've had a long study nights, your roommate's gone, maybe they went home or they went somewhere else, they've been gone for a while, you had a bad grade on an exam, or just like it's just not been your week or even your month in some cases, right? And you just feel like, yo, why am I here? I want to go home. I don't want to deal with all this, right? And you want someone to talk to. So what you should do, and a solution, right, for all of your issues, I'm not gonna downplay it, but it is an issue, right? The key is for you to schedule like once a week or a couple times a week, schedule a specific time throughout the week that between your parents or your siblings or whatever, that you can talk to them. Like if I hit you up at 5 p.m. on Wednesday, I'll know that you're available. Or if I hit you up on Saturday morning at 10 p.m., I'll know that you're available. So having that reassurance that, okay, if I for whatever reason I couldn't hit them up on other days, at least at the very most I know that if I hit them up at so and so time every week, I can Skype, FaceTime, call, whatever it is, and have someone to chat to, right? You can talk about anything under the sun that is hurting you or that's like upsetting you, and just like get your information out, get your emotions out there, right? Because a lot of times it's just that you want someone to talk to and bounce ideas off of, right? That we've once you've talked it out and expressed what we feel, we tend to feel a lot better after talking to, you know, a second person. Now, a lot of times we don't necessarily want their advice. We just want someone to talk to. So that's your pro tip if you have someone that's talking to you about their issue. Don't necessarily give them advice, but just be there to listen.
Guys,
Linda, listen. Linda, listen.
Oh, how'd that make you feel? Tell me more. Is that it? Stuff like that. And then ask them, like, do you want my advice or just want to continue to talk? And that's how they'll usually ask for your advice if they actually want it, right? And to be honest, if you're actually involved with class and activities going on at school, you won't really be missing home. So check yourself first. Ask yourself, am I really involving myself in my classes, really involving myself in the activities at school? Because to be honest, it's your parents that should be homesick because they're missing you, right? Because like, you should be the one that's not really calling them that much. You should be the one that they're trying to get a hold of, because they're the ones that are missing you. But if you're really like involved in like a sports team, like a club, intramurals at your school, if you're involved with a club at university or college or whatever, if you're involved with your classes and stuff like that, you won't really have necessarily time to be calling them and be homesick as much as you are. So if you're homesick, you're probably not involving yourself in all things that your campus provides, pretty much, right? So check that and kind of change that. If you find yourself being isolated in your dorm room by yourself, try and adjust that and be more like open to the events going on in your residence, in your building, in the campus, and just campus life in general, right? Obviously, don't get caught up into it because school, but if you're involving yourself outside of your dorm room, it's unlikely you'll be homesick. That's what I'm saying. Like I said before, definitely I highly recommend joining an intramural team because it allows you to play a sport that you're familiar with, and definitely it's another easy way to have like a convo started with your teammates, right? You're talking about the same sport, basketball, what happened with Steph, what happened with Kobe, what happened with LeBron, or whatever it is. It's an easy conversation starter. And even after like intramural games within like other students at school, people tend to like go to like post game like party or whatever, right? So that's another way to involve yourself. So definitely I highly recommend you join a sports team for your school, right? So like even if it's like at a non-competitive level, just something to keep you active and engaged in convos with other people outside of your dorm room. Usually those are just like once a week or so. And another big one is to kind of create a routine for yourself as you get to school. This aids in your sense of familiarity, right? Because that's what you're missing at home. That's why you're homesick in the first place. You're missing the home cooking, you're missing the home, like that feel good feeling you feel when you eat mom's food or when you are at home, right? Or when you're in your familiar car. So go to the gym regularly, use the same route, study at the same spot at campus, or your favorite recently found spot in the library or whatever, and study there consistently. So that helps you kind of create a routine of sorts for yourself. And a bonus tip is have some wall decor that you have in your room that you can like post up like old pics and have that type of memory still that you can carry from home with you. Pics of your grandma, pics of your pets, pics of your siblings, pics of your parents, and have that as another way to like bring home with you to campus and your dorm room. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's the end of the video. Hope it was very entertaining, educational for you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel because in every single video, I aim to not only entertain you, but to also educate you. Edutainment, right? So much love, peace and joy. Namaste. Miliwaka on that subscribe button, dab on that like button. I appreciate you. God bless, peace and joy. Namaste. And if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. Peace and joy.
I need glasses. I'm on the road to my dream. Come chase with me. Forward lifestyle, work hard, stay busy. I got more bounce to the ounce in me. Proud of my brother's success. I live without envy.